Good morning everyone, welcome to Thursday's coaching tip. As I mentioned on Tuesday, I'm doing today and tomorrow. That will be the end of the coaching videos for this series, and on Sunday we're doing the draw for the Raffles at around 6 o'clock. We're obviously all waiting with bated breath for Boris Johnson's announcement on Sunday. The signs look good. There are golf courses opening up across the Channel Islands, in Ireland and so on, so I think hopefully the news will be good. I went down to the club yesterday, as I mentioned to you, saw quite a few members, obviously just allowing one or two people in the shop at one time, but there was a really good atmosphere. There's no awkwardness, everybody was just very happy to be around the club environment. The courses are looking superb. They're just waiting to be played golf upon, so let's hope it's not too long. Just on the raffles, just once again, if you don't mind, all of the offers are finishing this Sunday, including the 2 raffles, including the shop top-ups, and the product list, which obviously have the discounted prices. The raffles have gone extremely well, so thank you to everyone who supported it. As we stand at the moment on the coaching raffle, we've covered the first prize, which is $299, which is the all-day coaching package. And at the moment we have 9 single private lessons of £35 to give out. Obviously the more money we take, the more individual lessons there'll be. And on the shop voucher, we've covered the 5 times £100 shop credit, so £500. And again, as we stand, we've got 6 £15 vouchers to give on top of that. And again, any more money we take, we'll just do more and more £15 vouchers. So thank you to everyone who supported that. So just 3 days to go. I'm going down to the club again on Sunday morning. I'll be there between 10 and 12. You're most welcome to contact me there if you want to do anything by credit card or debit card, or pop into the shop to collect any of your goods or to do transactions. We're gradually getting the shop shipshape in preparation of our return. So if you'd like to come down, we'll be very glad to see you there. So we've covered a lot over the teaching videos. I'm going to just go through the grip today very quickly. I'd rather place somebody's hands on the club. We certainly won't be doing that for a while. So it's not the easiest thing to show the grip, as I'm going to try to today, but I'll do my best. And then tomorrow I'm just going to do a resume of everything we've covered over the last few weeks. And hopefully that will be something that you can go away with and keep in your memory bank. Why do we grip the club in the way we do? It's been developed over 150 odd years. And if we grip the club with what we call a neutral grip, and I'm sorry to you left-handers that everything I'm doing is right-handed, of course. If we grip it with a neutral grip, because of the way we're structurally built, our skeletal system in our wrist, when we swing a golf club, centrifugal force, which is a very powerful force, arches the wrists at impact. You can't stop it, it's a natural force, and it would be impossible to interfere with that. So if we grip the club with a neutral grip, and I'll come back to that in a second, and the wrists arch at impact, the club face now is square. If we have a strong grip, where the left hand is too far to the right, my right hand is underneath the club, and the wrists arch, because again you can't stop them doing that, the club face is now shut. And reversely, if we have a weak grip and the wrists again arch at impact into their skeletally most powerful position, the club face is left open. So if we had a strong grip and the club face is going to shut naturally, we have to then block that off, we have to hold it off. And you'll see top players over the years who have strong grips and who have what we call shut club faces, like Arnold Palmer, Bernard Langer, Paul Azinger, I can go on and on. They tend to hold the finish off, and you'll see this sort of convoluted finish to stop the club head wrapping over. With people with weak grips, tall players with weak grips, which is actually quite rare, it's an unusual thing. What you'll see then, because the club face is open, they have to have excessive hand action to try and square the club up. So both ends of that are not the easiest way to maintain a square club face at impact. Now, golf books will go into great detail about 2.5 knuckles, where the V's pointing, where the thumbs are, and all of that is fine, they're reference points. But the most important part of the grip, in my view, for a right-hander, is the top part of the left hand. And this is the most common error we see where people don't grip the club properly. So if we can do this as clearly as we can. So when I put my hand on it, the most important thing is for this butt of the club to go underneath this fleshy part of the hand here. So that goes over the grip. So when I then close my fingers up and you look at it from the front view, yes, I've got the 2 to 2.5 knuckles. Yes, I've got the V pointing slightly towards my right shoulder, but it's this pad that's over the grip. That now can support the club throughout the swing. So I could equally have that in the incorrect place here through this part of the hand. And although again I've still got 2 knuckles and the V pointing in reasonably the right direction, there is no support now of the club. The wrist can't hinge properly. So again, just one last time, across the top of the forefinger, diagonally across the hand, underneath this fleshy part, the hand goes over, there's a gap under here now, so the club is supported between the forefinger and this fleshy part here. In fact, when Hogan used to put his grip on, he used to hold it with in the crook of the forefinger, put it underneath that pad, leave all the fingers off and then just lift the club up. And if that isn't under the correct part there, then it can't support that. Then he used to close his fingers up and there's the left hand grip. The right hand, a bit more simple, goes over the left thumb. You can use the overlapping interlocking grip. We'll come on to that in individual lessons. But the right hand is covering the left thumb. This V here again, formed by the thumb and the forefinger, is parallel to the V on the left hand. The right thumb rests just on the other side of the grip without any pressure. And there's no gap between either thumb and forefinger of both hands. They're slightly pinched together. There's a little muscle that will come up here on both hands if the grip is correct. So the grip is passive. It's deft. We're not strangling the club. We don't want to let go of the club. Imagine it's something very valuable that when you swing it, you don't want to let go of it. But again, we don't want to interfere with the natural momentum and centrifugal force of that club, which I've gone into quite a bit through the lessons. So as I said, it's much easier with customers to put their hands on, but I can't do that obviously here. So I've given you some reference points there that will help you. Most faults in golf swings, well, a lot of faults in golf swings originate from bad grips. And if you grip it poorly, not only would it be more difficult to play golf consistently, but you might do yourself some damage over years of playing. So thank you again for listening today. I think you've got all the information regarding the offers. My contact details, mikehenningolf@gmail.com. I'm sure you know it off by heart by now. And the shop number on Sunday, if you wish to contact me, 01903 260 718. Thank you everyone. I look forward to catching up with you tomorrow. All the very best. Mike.